Welcome. I am your supervisor, and will support you during your first assignments. Looking forward to working with you. Your shift has started. Other units are already heading to the first emergency, and your support is crucial for their success. Move to the emergency area and assess the situation. Reposition to gain a clear view of the fires in the parking area. Fires pose a threat to anything nearby as they can spread and cause injuries or vehicle damage. Some fires are particularly dangerous as they can explode if left unattended for too long. Deploy a water tender to put out the fires in the parking lot. It's your primary firefighting vehicle capable of operating even without a water supply.
Heading to operational area.
Well done. Now it's time to take action and extinguish the fire.
Understood.
Good job.
Task completed.
You've completed your first
Will do.
objective. Remember, you need to complete all objectives to resolve the emergency. Your shift will end when there are no more emergencies left to handle. Be advised,
Task completed.
unattended fires intensify and become increasingly dangerous over time. The parking area is now clear. Excellent work. Chaos is a critical factor in your operations. It represents the level of disorder and challenges you face during your shift. Keep an eye on the chaos meter displayed in the top right corner. If it exceeds the threshold for too long, you risk failing the shift. Keep in mind that each active objective contributes to the chaos level. Successfully completing objectives helps reduce chaos and brings you closer to a successful outcome. A bystander has been injured. He will need an ambulance to be treated at the scene and safely transported to a hospital. The ambulance is a transport vehicle for paramedics and injured individuals. Paramedics can bring stabilized patients to the ambulance for safe transportation. Additionally, paramedics have the ability to stabilize individuals with minor injuries. Unload the paramedic and assign him to the injured person. Once the patient is stable, the paramedic will bring them to the ambulance for transport.
Awaiting instructions. Understood. Task completed. Task completed.
The patient is ready for transfer. Send the ambulance back to finish the objective.
Ready. Destination confirmed. Returning to base.
Your teammates are reporting people trapped on top of the building. You will need to send in a ladder truck so firefighters can reach them. We've got a problem. Bystanders are obstructing the path of the ladder truck. You need to address this by deploying police officers to handle the situation and clear the way for the ladder truck to proceed.
On the move. on to destination.
Listening. Got it.
Dealing with groups of bystanders is optional, but it's recommended to address their presence. They can get injured by hazards like fires and hinder the efficiency of our units. Good news! The path is now clear. You have clearance to deploy the ladder truck and proceed with the rescue operation. There is no room. Free up a slot by sending back vehicles you don't need at the moment.
Returning to base. Heading to the operational area.
The ladder truck is in position. Now give the order to extend the ladder.
Got it.
Your teammates' firefighters have been notified and are on their way. The patient's injuries are too major for immediate transport. Paramedics can handle minor injuries while doctors are needed for major and critical cases. Remember, if left untreated, patients may deteriorate over time, progressing from having minor to major and eventually critical injuries. One of your teammates is sending a doctor to take care of the person with major injuries. You should get an ambulance ready for transport. There is no room. Free up a slot by sending back vehicles you don't need at the moment.
Recalling crew. Returning to base.
You don't have to wait for a doctor to stabilize the patient. Your paramedic can take over as soon as their condition changes to minor.
On the move. On the scene.
Awaiting instructions. Got it. Task completed. Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base.
Deploy all available firefighting units to the hotel. The fire is still not under control and the building is at risk.
Listening. Understood.
This isn't your unit. This isn't your unit.
Task. Heading to the operational area. Awaiting instructions. Will do. On the scene. Listening. Got it.
Great job.
Task complete.
Thanks to your help, the situation is under control. A successful first operation. We've just received a distress call regarding a car accident at a charging station. It has caused a dangerous electrical fault at the site. There's a person trapped inside the vehicle. Your firefighters are equipped to handle the situation. Dispatch a fire truck to the scene.
On the move. On the scene.
Give the order for both your firefighters to proceed with the extraction.
Understood. Understood.
Exercise caution when approaching. The electrical discharge can potentially damage your units and ignite nearby objects. Excellent work on the extraction. One of your teammates' doctors is en route to provide medical assistance.
Listening.
Awaiting instructions.
Your teammate's doctor cannot proceed with treatment due to a nearby fire. Reposition your fire truck at a water source to be able to extinguish the fire with your firefighters.
Ready. Vehicle on the move. Entering the danger zone.
Your fire truck is now connected to a water supply.
Arrived at destination.
Give your firefighters the order to extinguish the fire.
Listening. Will do. Awaiting instructions. Understood.
Well done.
Task complete.
Keep your firefighters stationed nearby until the electrical fault is resolved. You can cool down any objects at risk of ignition. Call in an engineer to initiate repairs on the charging station.
On the move. On the scene.
Waiting instructions. Got it.
This isn't your unit.
Treat the individual you rescued and return them to safety to conclude the emergency. There is no room. Free up a slot by sending back vehicles you don't need at the moment.
Listening. Recalling crew. Returning to base. On the move. On the scene.
Your paramedic can administer painkillers to quickly alleviate minor injuries.
Task completed. Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base.
Emergency resolved. Excellent work.
Listening. Crew return. Returning to base.
Alert. A gang of bank robbers has blown up a nearby ATM. The suspects are heavily armed. SWAT teams have been deployed to engage them. Proceed with caution.
This isn't your unit.
Alert! There has been another explosion. Your priority is to rescue the injured engineer and apprehend the remaining suspects.
Heading to the operational area.
Heading to operational area.
Arrived at destination.
Awaiting instructions. Will do. Arrived at destination.
Awaiting instructions. Will do.
Task completed. Task completed.
Awaiting instructions.
This isn't your unit.
Ready. Moving out. Task completed. Crew, return. Returning to base. Ready. Entering vehicle. On the move.
Ready.
On the...
Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Understood. Task completed.
Ready. Crew, return. Returning to base.
Another explosive charge has been located. One of your teammates' engineers is on their way to defuse it. Alert! The engineer has been intercepted by hostiles and requires immediate reinforcements. Dispatch police officers to neutralize the suspects and regain control of the situation.
Heading to the operational area. On.
Listening. Understood. Ready. Got it. Entering danger zone. Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
We cannot afford another explosion. Send in a second engineer immediately to ensure the bomb is defused in time.
On the move.
Listening. Will do.
Team Spirit Boost activated. All units will experience a temporary increase in work and movement speed. An emergency bomb has been defused. Congratulations on another successful shift. Your actions have made a decisive impact on this operation. Well done. Your dedication and skills are truly commendable.
Returning to vehicle.
Throughout this onboarding process, you have demonstrated yourself as a
Ready.
capable and skilled professional.
Turning to base.
Your future holds great promise, and you are now fully prepared to tackle your next challenge. Keep up the excellent work.